I embark on a journey to immerse myself in the lives of the resilient fishermen who call this place home, drawn by their unwavering dedications and the enchanting allure of the sea. I woke up well before the break of dawn, ready to witness their daily toil and capture the story through my lens. With a heart brimming with gratitude, I knew that I had the privilege to carry their story far beyond the shores of Carles. Through my photographs and words, I would paint a vivid portrait of their lives, shedding light on the challenges they face and the spirit that propelled them forward. Their story would serve as a reminder that the fate of our oceans and the communities they rely on them rested in our hands. Good morning. Today is another day here in Carles, and we are experiencing and seeing the fisherman's life here in this side of Carles. The weather is not picking up nicely because it looks like it's gonna rain. I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning and it was pouring, so hopefully the sun will come up today. And as you can see farther from behind me, it's quite a bit dark because the rain is changing through to the side of the islands and it's actually moving. Hopefully it's not gonna be moving around in this area. The sun is rising now on a sunrise and we are just waiting for the fresh catch of the day. And here in Carles, it's in the dead end of Iloilo city. Very good place to really chill out and hang out and also experience what's the other side of the country. Because if you live in a city, you wouldn't be able to experience this kind of a lifestyle and kind of experience. This experience is very memorable for me, and showing you what it feels like to be here, it makes me feel so proud that I've captured moments like this, and I love sharing it with you guys. There's another one in here, fresh catch of the day. Oh my goodness. When you are here, because this is like a long shore, you gotta go and run and capture everything, because it's so fantastic and fascinating how they do it. So these are like the boat people here. They cover all the islands here in the side every day early in the morning to catch a fresh catch of the day, and that's it. And a lot of these people have ready buyers, and then they line up and waited here for a longer time just on the shore. And once the boat docked here on the side of the seashore, then that's how they come closer to the boat and then buy and get those fresh catch of the day. How cool is that? So this is how they fish here. You see a lot of boats, small boats here around the side of the island, and it reaches out farther all the way up there and on to there and to the next side as well. So this is how they catch the fish of the day or whatever they can catch on this island. So this is the reason why they wake up really in the morning and made way to the farthest shore they can in the ocean, so they can catch whatever they can. And then by the time it hits around 7 a.m., everybody comes to the shore and also deliver the fresh catch of the day. So we will witness everything here today, so you can actually see what's it feels like to be in the side of the island. Yeah, so this is the fisherman's net they use to catch a fish. You're gonna paddle all the way up there into the middle of the ocean, and then you wait until you catch a fish.
Dugay, palit man na sila.
Ay, maaman eh. Bebe? Sorry ba? Muna gani ko. Palit mo sila. Oo, tapos sila bulat siya.
Sudan.
Sudan.
Ay, kung sobra di, ulag naman eh.
Ambot lang ako.
Amo ginaya sa una halin sa ba natubuang kupot.
Oo.
Nahilapan ng isla Gigantes. Isla Gigantes. Puro na bato. Puro na bato. Gagin na history na sa una da nga may barko na nga Bulawan. May barko nga Bulawan. Di makita kanina di ko sa salawod nga nagagi. Lagson nila sa mga custom o ano. Hindi nila malapot. Pag-abot nila sa may pulo na, gulpi lang na madula. Nakalapot sa dabla.
Oo.
Gulpi lang madula. May tag-iya man nila siguro.
Siguro.
Iya man na naguro ka.
Ito open sea na din oh.
Iya man naguro ka pa. Ibang kalug, ibang tao lang dito makita. Dito makita.
Okay, let's see what they've got here. Oh, that's plenty. Oh, wow. Look at that. Damo ba?
Ay, dua.
Pila ka mo ka oras?
Kasi ko lang isa, tag-apat. Dua.
Apat, dua.
Depende man.
Wow. They said it took them 4 hours just to go and fish this kind of stuff, and I think 4 hours is long enough. And from them it's short time. But I think if they stay longer on the ocean, then I would say they would have a lot to catch.
Sky?
Oo eh.
Oo.
Sawin dito. Oh, hindi masakit sa kamo.
Wow, look at that. And so this happens every day here in the morning. They go out, do fishing, and come back with all the stuff they've caught on the day and sold it to the market. And most of these people have direct buyers already. So there will be someone waiting out there, as they present the newly catched shrimp. And that's how they sell it to the market. And these are the kinds of boats they're using. These are bamboo boats. It's actually one of the boats here you can find in the Philippines, so you can, use it. I think they're used to this kind of boat. In between their tasks, most of them shared their stories with me. Tales that bridged the gap between generations. They spoke of a legend passed down from their ancestors, stories of triumphs and loss, of ancient rituals performed to appease the spirit of the sea. These narratives painted a vivid picture of a community deeply rooted in a tradition and united by an unyielding love of the ocean. And some of them make a livelihood out of it. So what they do is they dry the shrimp, the small shrimps, and make it into a dried shrimp and sold it to the market. But this is exactly what they do here. So there's a fish net laid over the sand, and then they put it on top of it. So yeah, waiting for the good sun and the sunlight and sunshine to dry this fish. It will be very easy anyway to dry this fish, because if there's a good sunlight and sunshine, then it will be dried pretty easy. This is how they live here, to make it easier for them to wake up in the morning and do fishing. So this is what the household looks like here. It's made of a nipa hut and made of a bamboo, and it's cooler during summer. And also, yeah, it's one of our traditional houses here in the Philippines, especially if you live in the area of, away from the city. This is what it looks like. But if you're in the city, it's more concrete now. They're Filipino, and I like it the way it is very humbling. And they survive on a day-to-day basis, and how much fish they catch and sold it and dried it here. This is a shrimp paste station. What it is, they dried the small shrimp, the baby shrimps on the fish net, and then what they do is they wait until the whole day to get it dried and ferment them and make them as a shrimp paste. You know how difficult it is, they said, to do it? If you go behind the area in the front of the shoreline there, this is what it looks like here. There's also a bridge here. There are livelihoods here. There are people living in this space. I know it's quite very simple, but this is how they live, is what I said. It depends as well on the season, if it's high tide or low tide. Sometimes, the water is up. If there's also like typhoon, then yeah, you gotta go and move somewhere if there's a strong typhoon, such as the Yolanda typhoon from last year that hits the Philippines. I think most of these villages and villagers here in this place moved to a different side of the town to save themselves because the water and the strong typhoon hits them so difficult and hard. These narratives painted a vivid picture of a community deeply rooted in a tradition and united by an unyielding love of the ocean. But behind their laughter and tales, I could see the traces of hardship etched upon their faces. They spoke of sleepless nights, battling against raging storms and typhoons, of the uncertainties that came with an ever-changing climate. Yet, the spirits remains unbroken. Their resilience a testament to the strength that flowed through their veins. As I continue my journey, I realize that this story was not just theirs alone. It was a tale meant to be shared with the world. It encapsulated the essence of a community bound by deep connections to the sea, their lives entwined with the cycles of the ocean. It was a story of struggle and perseverance, of unity and resilience.